Limerence. You know that phase early on with someone you like, where your brain basically stops working? You've had maybe two real conversations with this person, but you've already thought about them an embarrassing number of times. You check your phone more than you want to admit. When they do message, there's this little rush that doesn't make sense given how little you actually know them. That's not just a crush. A psychologist named Dorothy Tenoff studied this in the 1970s and gave it a name, limerence. What makes it different from just liking someone is how involuntary it is. You're not choosing to think about them constantly. Your brain is just doing it, over and over, and it doesn't stop until it gets the information it's looking for. Because the real thing limerence is after is reciprocation. It's not just about the person, it's about whether they feel it too. Every small thing they do gets read into. A fast reply means something. A slow one means something else. The moment the uncertainty disappears, either they like you back or they don't, the feeling tends to fade pretty quickly, which tells you a lot about what it actually was. Canopsia. There's something specifically unsettling about a place built for people when the people are gone. A school during summer break, an office on a Sunday evening, a stadium an hour after the game ended, cups still on the floor, lights still on. These places were designed for crowds. The chairs, the signs, the layout. All of it assumes people are supposed to be there, and when they're not, something feels off in a way that's hard to explain. That's canopsia. The eerie feeling you get in an abandoned place that used to be full of life. What makes it different from just being in an empty room is that you can feel the absence. If you'd never known the place was full, it would just be a room. But because you know what it's supposed to be, the emptiness has a texture to it. People get the same feeling from old social media profiles that haven't been touched in years, or home videos of people who have since died. The structure is still there. The person isn't. And that gap creates something genuinely strange. Chrysalism. There's a reason so many people say they love rainy days, and it's more specific than just liking the look of rain. When it's properly pouring outside, loud enough to hear, bad enough that going out would be miserable, and you're inside, warm, with nowhere to be, something shifts. The outside world and all its demands becomes physically unreachable. And in that, there's a kind of permission. Permission to stay put, to not deal with anything, to just exist where you are. This is chrysalism, named after the chrysalis, the cocoon a butterfly lives in before it emerges. It's that specific feeling of being sealed off from the world in a way that feels safe rather than trapped. What makes it work is the contrast. The noise of the storm outside is actually part of what makes the warmth inside feel so good. Your brain registers the difference and relaxes. That's the feeling. It's why some people will crack a window just to hear the rain better. Velacor. Use